So, this is a channel I've seen a couple of times before. It's pretty interesting, Kentucky Ballistics. So if you don't know what ballistics means, ballistics is kind of like the science that people use to understand the movement and the trajectory of bullets when you fire them out of a firing arm. And as you can see, he has a big collection. But he's talking about a 70 to 150 lever action rifle. Biggest lever action ever. Now, historically speaking, I do know about a couple of repeaters, such as the Thompson repeater, which was actually used by Civil War soldiers. It was one of the, I think it was the very first one. You can actually used to load the cartridges into the butt of the rifle. Very strange way. They actually had they were almost built like a magazine. Then you had the Henry repeater. Then you had everybody knows the Winchester. So I'm curious to see what this guy is talking about with this one of this size. 7150. I'm curious what those numbers mean, because you never really know until you actually see it. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Oh, wait, hold on. I remembered. What the fuck? What is that behind him? Why the fuck? Why is that pistol? Okay, the thing above him is a coach gun, if I remember correctly. That or like a cavalry pistol, because they're supposed to be like, if you've ever heard of a 50 cal rifle, I think the big wooden one above it, right there, the one that looks old fashioned like a flintlock, which it's a percussion cap actually. I think that's a 75, so that's got an even bigger bore caliber than a 50 cal. What the hell is below it? It looks like a marital aid. Oh my God.
Well, how can I help you today?
Oh, I'm just kind of window shopping today.
Huh. Well, I've been waiting for you to come in. Just got something new, and I'm excited to show it to you. Check it out. That is a 7150 lever action rifle. Biggest lever action ever made. They only made one prototype in 1888.
Where'd you get it?
Prototype.
Where'd you get it? You said they only made a prototype in like 1888. How the heck did you get a hold of this thing?
Oh, I got it at a museum.
Like, do they have an estate sale or something?
Yeah, something like that. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You want it or not?
What?
Sure.
Yeah, I
in
guess I
a
do
bitch.
want it.
Well, then it's yours. Go on and take it. We'll settle up later.
Oh, so just take it.
Yeah.
I want to know, is that gold one? Does that carry a rifle round?
Okay.
I am so interested by his wall. I am so interested by all those, because there's so many different variations. I know that one at the top looks like a Taurus 45 mag. It's already got compensators on the side to keep it from moving from left to right. Oh God, there's so much here I want to see. I'm gonna have to look at his channel more. I've only seen like one episode. I think it was the T-Rex one.
Thanks, Bob. You have a great day.
Yep. You have a good day. Sucker. Hello? This is the sheriff's office? Are you still offering the reward for the museum bandit? Oh, great. Pretty sure I know where he is.
Run.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
Did
and
you
guess
just add
what?
sound effects?
Today, I have yet another gun to show you. I know you may be
You don't
expecting
s-
something
you don't
else.
say.
But surprise, it's a gun. And you know what? It's a big, big, big gun. When you think of a lever action rifle, you probably think of a 30-30 or maybe a big old 45-7.
Well,
and
mine
you
is
probably
30-30.
don't think of a big old 70 caliber lever action rifle.
Now, again, 70 caliber is enormous. If you don't know what a caliber is essentially the percentage of inch. So a 50 cal is a bullet that's roughly around, supposed to be roughly a half an inch or so, if I remember correctly. Essentially, let me double check my math on that one. So, how big is a 50 cal? Just double checking my sources. Slightly larger than the nominal 0.5 inches. That is what it is. That is the diameter. .510 inches, technically. So it's half an inch. So this thing is literally 0.3 inches away from being a solid inch in size.
Well, today we have precisely that. This is a 7150 lever action rifle, a 70 caliber lever action. This is the largest caliber ever offered in a lever action rifle, and there's probably only 3 of these.
There's only 3 of them. My question is, where the hell is he getting the ammo? Is he making it?
Things in existence. The original creator of the 70
there it is, right there,
was Winchester, and in 1888 they placed this giant round, which is an 870 grain 70 caliber round, on a cartridge board to gain attention. They had one prototype rifle, but they never went into production, and no other company ever picked up the round. So how in the world did I get a hold of a prototype from 1888? Well, I have a time machine, duh. Thankfully, there's other people out there like me that love big, big guns.
Somebody bought
Rifle Co. built this rifle. They brought a gun to life that never existed. And this thing is absolutely beautiful and a behemoth. It has a 26-inch rifle barrel and has a 10-round tube magazine that holds 10 rounds of 7150.
I bet you don't have that many.
People would never see in real life, much less shoot one. So as you can imagine, I am very excited about today's video. So let's go get set up and get started.
I'm sure he's not compensating for anything.
But before we get started, let me tell you about today's sponsor.
Time for the show.
Off-Road is a GPS navigation app built for off-roaders who want to explore with confidence. Onyx Off-Road shows detailed trail maps with difficulty ratings, terrain info, photos, and user reviews, so you know what you're getting into before you even start. You can see public
Google
and
Maps for motors
boundaries to avoid trespassing. Get out of my property! And you can download maps offline for when you hit areas where you lose cell service. And you can see within the app
Google Maps
areas where you are most likely to lose cell service. Whether you're overlanding, scouting land, or just riding trails, having Onyx Off-Road is a great tool to make sure you have fun and get home safe.
Did he rhino skin the outside of his truck?
Description down below.
Brother,
and make sure you use code KYB to get 20% off.
He did.
Again, a big thank you to Onyx Off-Road for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it.
Like, that shit's like meant to like be tough. Tearing up his grass.
But first, I want to show you a comparison to some other lever action rounds. So we have 4570,
yep,
3030, and then that is
the
7150. And as you can see, it is quite a bit bigger than your common lever action rounds. Okay.
Again, every one of those numbers means like the size. The 3030 is a third of an inch in width. Like, not even fully third, because it'd be 0.33 to be it. A 45 is not quite the size of a 50 cal, which is half an inch. This thing is damn near an inch in diameter, meaning when it hits you, it's not going to punch an inch-sized hole. It's going to punch more like a 5-inch hole in your chest. This will blow out your whole heart if it hits it.
Getting this thing loaded up with about 4 rounds.
Why 4? What is wrong with you?
With that steel over there.
Oh, it's a breech loader. That's interesting.
Here we go. First.
I didn't expect it to be a breech loader. Like, he actually had to go back. Yeah, see, if you actually look down, if it wasn't for the damn captions. Yeah, see, he's loading it from the back. He's actually dropped the breech of it when he does the lever.
Loaded up with about 4 rounds, and then we're going to take a few shots at that steel over there.
That's unusual. I don't... Huh. Because usually the... Again, the Thompson, you had a magazine, a tube-like magazine you shoved into the ass of it, the butt of the rifle, twisted it, and then cocked it, and then placed it in, and that opened it up. And I think Henry and Winchester both had normally just the side lever, the side loaders. Again, my 3030 is the same. It's kind of the side loader. I've never seen a lever action that utilizes a breech loading system into an undercarriage tubular cartridge. Like... magazine. Well, not cartridge, magazine. I've never seen that. That is unusual. I cannot see another reason why the design didn't take off. Anyway, carry on. Blow shut up. God, you can hear it.
First shot.
You see to mark that thing? He should have held it tighter to his shoulder. Damn that recoil.
I wonder if that ammo was from 1888. There was a little bit of a delay.
Wait,
Okay,
listen for a
round
delay
2.
again.
Here we go.
There's a slight delay. It's microscopic, but it's there. Bro, hold it tighter.
Yeah, I like that.
It's bouncing off your shoulder.
Round 3.
Did you see the splash? There. He didn't miss. You can hear the metal, and you can see the shot. First shot was right around the neck and shoulder of the actual target. It looks like he hit it somewhere lower down, like right under it to the right of the target, to his left. What you're seeing there is the round impacting, exploding, and then shrapneling everything around it. These things are micro grenades. Christ. Bro, hold it tighter! God, I keep seeing it shockwave into his shoulder.
Now for the test to see how hard she be kicking. We have an air mattress here, and now I'm going to shoot it completely flat-footed and see if I fall backwards. All right.
Oh, he's square shooting. This isn't good for you, but okay, have fun, buddy.
Here we go. All right. She definitely be kicking.
Surprise. Break your damn table, bro.
So now it's time to do some ballistics. I have a 10% clear ballistic gel block made by Clear Ballistics. We're gonna shoot this thing with the 7150 and see what kind of damage we do. I have a fresh block up front, and then I'm using a used block for the second block. All right,
this guy has to be like former infantry. He's too freaking tismed to not be. By the way, if you're wondering what he's using, it's ballistics gel. It's an actual mix of gelatin products which are supposed to simulate what the actual tissue of a human body is representative of. It's not 100% accurate because there's no like actual sinew or bone in the way, but this is roughly the same equivalency of what your skin and organs would be.
Squat deep for this one.
So it's interesting to see what the penetration is. My money is at least into the almost out of the second. Whoa, actually it went through.
Oh!
I thought it'd go a little. I didn't think it'd go all the way through. I greatly underestimated that.
Well, we did not catch it. We have.
I thought, and maybe if he uses a fresh block on the second one, but I thought it would get caught at least in the tail of the second block. Damn.
Very large wound channel in our first block.
Very clean.
And then we hit the second block, and then we made it all the way through. We actually have a fresh wound channel going through there. And then it came out the end. So it went through 2 16-inch blocks of clear ballistic gel like it was nothing.
Get a third.
I'm going to say that the 7150 is nothing to shake a stick at. Now let's take a shot at
he's
the
ex-infantry.
armored truck. You may notice that it's been moved, and I flipped it to a fresh side for this year. Let's slap it with an 870 grain
armored
pumpkin.
truck? What the fuck?
We're going to aim for the star.
Clear on the right, clear on the left, oh, clear on the firing line. Didn't even see it. Didn't even see it splash. Yeah, it didn't. It punched through.
7150 is definitely capable of putting very big holes in things. I mean, look at that. I can get my whole thumb in there. That is a real big hole. It doesn't look like we made it through to the other side, but I'm still really impressed.
That means it should have been splashing shrapnel inside.
7150 is impressing me. This thing is extremely powerful and now has piqued my interest. I wonder how fast that big round is moving. So up next, I have a chronograph. It is a magical device that measures the speed of bullets and also doubles as my toenail clippers.
If I remember correctly, how this works is has like electromagnetic. It either has electromagnetic or radio wave signals in between the like triangles there. So when the bullet passes through, it disrupts the signal. It then clocks when it did that, and then it hits the next one, and then it does the math inside of the little computer, and it determines how long it took for it to move through those two channels, and then it's basic physics math. It's not that difficult.
Okay, here we go.
fucking shockwave of that thing. Like, it was that powerful. God. Essentially what happened is when the bullet fires forward, it causes a cavitation bubble inside of the air because the air can't displace fast enough. So it creates a micro shockwave, kind of like a sonic boom. So what you're seeing is the bullet shockwave actually knock over the device. It's that powerful. God.
I think I was a little high. Well, it looks like we nicked our
You
chronograph,
idiot!
but you wouldn't believe it. It's still working. So I tell you what.
Did it clock
let's try
it?
again.
I bet you dumb shit.
Yeah, definitely got a good reading that time. Now it's time to see what kind of power this thing is putting out with some targets that are a little more energetic. I have 3 5-pound containers of sour cream. This should be pretty eventful.
Oh, his daily lunch.
Back. I don't know.
They're gonna pop like
Here we
zits.
go.
You just got jammed. You just got jammed.
Having
It's time
some
to conduct
technical
sports.
difficulties.
Performance issues? Don't worry, there's a pill for that.
Let's try again.
Should have cleaned it.
You just got jammed.
Get the cleaning kit. Oh my god, bro! You probably are. This is not a well-engineered device. Probably like it's just a recreation from 1889. Like you're gonna have to clean this shit. I've seen it recently before, like practicing with like what was it? Enfield rifles from like 1860 around there. So like percussion cap versions. Those things will malfunction fast if you don't clean them often because carbon buildup happens very quickly in them. This is probably that. He probably got heavy carbon buildup and he needs to clean it.
Okay. Let's try again.
Finally went off.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to say that was worth the wait.
Like I said.
That is a lot of sour cream. I mean, it went everywhere and completely detonated those containers. We did not make it completely through the armored car with the 7150, but we did a lot of damage to it, and that's got me wondering, I wonder how many cars we could shoot through with the 7150.
Where
so
are you
let's
shooting
find out.
is the question.
Okay, I'm gonna squat down and shoot at the door. Here we go.
Third car.
Go! Ho, 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 okay, my guess is 2. Again, we made a giant hole. That is pretty impressive right there. I believe we made it through that door, but I'm not so sure if we made it through that door over there, and I'm gonna kind of have a hard time getting in between there. I left space in all the other vehicles, but I may have pushed this one a little too close. But that's still a lot of damage. What's this? It's my book, Boom Pow, I'm Braver Now. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description down below. And the best part about it is a portion of every purchase goes to the families of children who are fighting cancer through the Parker Project. Again, be sure and check it out. Up next, we got some eggplants.
Nice.
Nobody likes eggplants. Ah! Ah!
That's nice of him, but God, that's like a really shitty way of doing it.
Up next, we are going to shoot 9 pounds of cottage cheese. And if you're upset about me shooting cottage cheese, I don't really care because you're gross. What is 870
Dude,
grains
you just
plus
shot.
9
It's the
pounds
same
of
thing as
curd?
freaking.
An
Wow, did the same
absolute
thing as the
mess.
freaking sour cream. Bruh, dude, come on.
That is disgusting. I mean, truly disgusting. I think we hit a little high. No, actually, we had a pretty good hit. See right through there through the top. And we spread that curd all over the place. I really want to catch one of these rounds and see what it looks like. So up next, we are going to shoot not 5, not 10, but 20 gallons of water and see if we can catch an 870 grain pumpkin.
No, you're gonna blow them both.
Here we go. I'm excited. Maybe we'll catch
Oh,
it.
he's got 4. No,
we
he's
go.
gonna destroy them. I can't see the last one. I think he split them all.
Our first 5-gallon water jug got obliterated, and so did our second. It looks looks like we may have that round caught in jug number 3. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's a hole right there. That's never good. Sorry, I got my cameraman's shoes wet. Let's open this thing up. All this sour cream and cottage cheese.
Yeah, what nasty freak did that?
See me use this Microtech like this?
No.
But that's what it's meant to be used for.
Come on, fat man, keep going.
Almost there. There we go. I think. Oh, I think it's in there. There it is. Check that out.
I underestimated the water.
It actually mushroomed quite a bit. I did not expect that.
So when you fire something into water, water is much denser than air, obviously. So it's a lot harder for it to move out of the way. So you will actually catch a bullet much quicker in that than you will practically in anything else. Like almost everything else will move. Water will start hardening up at a certain point to where it won't let anything through it.
Figured it would have stayed solid, but that was pretty good expansion for a 70 caliber round.
If you jumped off of a bridge and you hit water, like the Golden Gate, when you hit that water, it would be the equivalent of you hitting concrete. That water's not moving. It would do the same amount of damage. That's just how like fluid dynamics work when it comes to physics. The hell are you doing?
I think I forgot something.
Your other chromosomes?
There it is.
You know, I must say, thank you, YouTube. You've made it to where people who are like, these special people can really have a chance to, you know, be themselves and make something productive. Anyway. And he just special.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure and give it a like and hit
Who
that
are you,
subscribe
Gallagher?
button. Also, let me know what
You didn't even
thought
shoot
about
him.
the 7150 in the comment section.
Did you run out of ammo?
Also, if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check out STI. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky
That's an
Ballistics.
appropriate name.
I'll see you next time.
Oh my god. Good God, look at all the sponsors. Damn. These channels always have so many Patreon subscribers. Jesus! We haven't even hit the S's yet. There they are. Bruh. 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 God, that's a lot of sponsors. Well, congrats to him. Gotta say. Yeah, that's an interesting rifle. Completely, absolutely useless in real life, considering the cost of manufacturing and the actual development of the bullets and their cost and their manufacturing. It would have been absolutely pointless to develop that thing and sell it. Nobody would have been able to buy it. And unless you're hunting fucking elephants, which you're not going to be doing that with a hunting rifle, there's no point. No point at all. But that's why they never made them, because, like, yeah, it blows big hole, go boom. You can still kill a man with a 30-30, and you can get a lot more of those out of it, and they're a lot easier to produce and a lot more efficient. 45, yeah, they're good too. They can put down somebody who's probably high on drugs or something. 30-30 is still gonna be just enough. And lever action's lever action. Doesn't matter what's in it. You're still gonna fire at pretty much the same rate. And that shit, like, you saw how it misfired so many times. I put money that thing, especially when it comes to the breech loading like that. It's not gonna load properly like that. You're gonna have to clean that bitch 100 times. I put money the actual functions on that weapon is a pain in the ass to clean and fix. Because not only does it look like the lever is the thing that you lever down to actually open up the entrance into the breech loader, but it also looks like when you pull it up, that's the action that's actually is actually moving around the rounds and loading them for firing. That'd be a pain in the ass. Oh man, I'm glad he got it because I would never be able to keep that thing clean. But I hope you guys liked it. And no, don't go get one. You don't need it. You know? Stop it.